Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Wednesday is here with a new treat for us. We got a brand new game for us to take a look at. Dragon Quest Monsters Caravan Heart. This is our in-between game we'll be playing between 7. Well, it's planned to be between 7 and 8. The HD 2D 1-2 is going to be there. I have not played this game. It did not have an international release. It has a translation patch from 2008 that we'll be playing. I basically know exactly what I see on the screen here. We've got monsters, we got caravans, we got hearts. This was the third Monsters game in a row. Dragon Quest 7 came out, and then Monsters 1, Monsters 2, and Caravan Heart came out in succession. This also, as you just saw on the load, this was the last Enix title. This game came out March 29th, 2003. The merger between Square and Enix was April 1st, 2003. So we've reached the end of Enix at this stage. So yeah. Let's go check this out. As would be tradition for first games, I would also take a look at alternate releases for these titles, such as when we looked at Dragon Quest 7 on the PS1 and the 3DS, but this only has the one release. So let's learn together, shall we? I think this will be a fun time. So yeah, there's our English translation notes. But yeah, so I played through Dragon Quest Monsters 1 and 2 on stream. Those were with Bitten with the multicam as we were playing. Dragon Quest Monsters 1 and 2 were both Game Boy games. Looking at my copy I have in my hand here. It's got this black cartridge. Dragon Quest Monsters 1 was Terry from 6. Dragon Quest Monsters 2 was 2 unique characters to Great Log. But Dragon Quest Monsters Caravan Heart is a friend we know pretty well. So everybody say hi to Keifer. It looks like we've got our set name is using those like double-spaced characters because we only have 5 characters for the name, but like Keifer would fit in there. I'm gonna keep Keifer as Keifer. I know we usually name our character Slyo, but this is a character we know. It's a character we met, and that's not Slyo. Keifer is a friend of Slyo's, but Keifer is not Slyo. I am okay with the name Keifer today. Only one island exists in this world. In a world of endless ocean. This opening always makes me think about Mega Man Legends opening. So. You fool! Yeah, so we know Keifer from playing 7. But this is Kid Keifer. This is Keifer much earlier than we encounter him as a teen with Slyo and Maribel in 7. So, you can even see our sister over there. A lot of these games will do a trick where they'll get multiple characters in one character spot in order to like compress words that wouldn't normally fit. So Keifer, even as a smaller child, was always rambunctious and wanting to adventure. So here we are. I don't have a pause menu, but... What's even out there? We know that Estard is the only island in the world. The Kingdom of Estard is the only place. No more snacks. Keifer can't have any Keifer Slyo snacks? Oh. Well. That's why Slyo gets all the Slyo snacks. Here we do have Keifer's room. We generally see this on the second floor, first floor? It's on the left of the castle. It has that chess set on this table. Good. Keifer might not have played it back at 10, you know? Probably wasn't interested. There's enough room for a child to hide. Our maid will like to keep secrets for us. We're doing the sort of like Rubus, the voice can suddenly be heard sort of thing. We get this from the Pachisi boards. Magarugi, the master of illusion. Okay. We know Keifer only has one answer for this. This does happen in Monsters 1 with Terry. Terry and Millie both get pulled into the world of Great Tree and Great Log. Okay. Well. Hey, good, it does have the Traveler's Gate noise. Oh, okay then. GBA's got to take a long save. So let's find out where we've shown up and what we're doing. All right, Chapter 1. A boy's journey begins. To Quandal. Well, it's interesting to me that Keifer has, you know, obviously we have this adventure of Tiny Keifer. But Tiny Keifer is a kid. Keifer's always had a love for adventure. Oh. And Keifer can see. Okay, I gotta point out, check out the fun transparency on this. From the title, you expected this to be Keifer living with the roamers? Yeah, that's true. But no, we're Kid Keifer. We got this, like, shield that looks like a big hat. Lewin. The world begins in Lewin. Can't talk to the horse, but we have a. All right. Slalin the slime. Time to slime is short. Like 5 minutes if we're being real. You have to do that. There's no reply. Randall, the mapper. Interesting. Now, it looks like that OL is fitting in one character. Dexon. Okay, maybe usually they just get to have longer names. All right. Randall and Dexon, the cleric. Eagle Wagon. How about you? All right, Alex. Codename Eagle. Should probably get Lewin on there. All right, well. Oh! Wagon name. Long hauls. The Eagle Wagon. I'll take all the blows that the enemy throw. Interest. So we have like a... Okay, again, I have no idea what to expect out of this monsters bit, but it looks like we have, like, a leader and, like, a troop. Dexon will pray to God, and Randall chart out the area and make it easier for Slalin to move. Oh my God, are we gonna be doing, like, liberation missions or something? What do we have? Wait. I think Keifer just woke up in the middle of a Fire Emblem. Like, you know how, like, I'm thinking of the scene with Lynn waking up the advisor in 7. Alright. Drakey. So, interesting. Slalin is the only person on the board. But we do have Slalin as the guard monster. We have Alex axes, Dexon heals, and Randall moves. And here we have, these are our general moves we always get. Slaying the problem dragon is a Dragon Quest plot. Alright. Oh! Whoa! The way they pop at us. That's so cute. Check terrain. Okay, so we have like a support crew and a monster. Loon, you alright? I'm glad we have like, we just come here and wherever we are, this is a world where monsters and humans are friends, right? Slalin is a friend to slime of Lewin here. Oh no, Lewin. This is the first time Keifer's ever seen a monster? Yeah. Which then makes Keifer's journey later, you know. Alright, do we get a full caravan? Oh my god. Yeah? Oh, check this out. Like, we got the caravan following us, like, kind of behind us. They each sort of turn, slime turn. This is cute. Again, I love the transparency on the tree. Like, if we go by this tree, you can see the slime right there. Like, it's not a fully... Alright, well. Will Keifer forget this all at the end? I feel like my guess would be like a subconscious, like, of course, that's like makes his love of monsters and exploration even greater. Yes, blood. Yeah. I'm interested to see how this, like, customizes, having, like, a crew behind us and the slime. Not always split attacks. This is a Keifer prequel. Keifer is 10 years old. Keifer fell into a traveler's gate and now is leading this caravan. It looks like they're taking turns, like, so the Alex takes the first hit, and then we shuffle around, and then, like, we map the terrain with Randall. We were on Crescent F 100 of 100. Okay. Oh, okay. We have a gotcha. We have to travel with food. That's the respect stat. Wagon. Oh, they have a weight. Oh, this is an interesting limit. Yeah. So, like, having a warrior with axe blow costs 4 of our 10 points in there because our check map and command open map. Looks like we landed here on Crescent Island. We're about to go find some Doom axes. Nothing available. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. That food is every step, huh? Oh! Yeah? What a good buddy friend. The slimes are learning how to become starfish. Okay, we're not taking a lot of damage, but we're not hitting for much. They're reorganizing, then we should get a heal on the next turn? Nope, we're good. Plus 6 HP, plus 2 MP, 3 attack, 3 defense. 14 wisdom! The wise slime is here. Holy smokes. Obtained 1 ration. Only one. Wow, we spend them fast. We already spent 20% of our rations. Okay. I feel like I'm in an earthbound town. Alright, let's go meet Grandpa. Yeah, I'm glad that Lewin here is not ruined. Thanks, Keifer. Gavan. Not that Gavan, but Gavan. That's a different Gavan. The Caravan. Yeah. Ooh, I'm liking the dudes. Okay. Okay, food pot. Hey, man. It's kind of weird all the humans can talk. We're getting introduced to a mechanic so fast. That's great. And we're in the age of tiny metals. Barrel? Okay. Ooh. I like the way that, look at the way that the wind is blowing on the plains here. Okay, watch the background. You see that there's like a line of air going, like, I'm following it right now. Right here. It's barely visible, but you can see when it crosses over one of these grass tiles, the grass tiles will wiggle. That one down there twice. There it is again. Here it'll come. That's fun. That's a fun little, like, we're on the wide open plains, you know? Keifer, you've got the qualities of a leader. You took charge. Del Quando. Bro? Huh, I don't know. That's weird. Where's that start? The power to rule. Oh. They call me the Caravan Rationing Flying Granny. Okay. We got a church tent. Okay. Remember, it takes like 10 seconds to save. Now we're good. Let's check the end. Well. Oh no. Yeah, this is Lewin's dad's caravan, so. Oh, the frame. Oh, dang it. Well. I thought that maybe I had fixed that from changing servers, but it's clearly not. That's tragic. Well, I want to know if it's not if things are going wrong. I can try and fix them. It's on the first stream of a new game too. Terrible. Okay. Hey, you two. There are an infinite number of monsters lurking about. I believe in Slalom. Alright. I'm gonna see if I can't try to fix it then. Damn it. Okay. If you're watching this on the VOD, you won't get anything. This will just be, right here. Okay. Alright, well, let's take a nap and see if we can't take the caravan somewhere. The menu button is the same. Okay. Claire can't fix it, and Lewin just took the... Yeah. Slalin, I believe in you. Alright, let's take a nap. Hey, Bagarugi is back. Oh, yeah? Okay. Sure. That's, Loto or Roto or Erdrick is not a name I expected to see, brought up, in a game that has Keifer. Anyway, bring me the orbs, and you can have whatever you want. Okay. So are those the, like... That would be like the 6 orbs of Dragon Quest III, then? The ones that awaken, Ramia? Okay, you also had the dream. If I'm killed, the whole wagon will be destroyed. Just don't, you know, it's fine. It's fine, just don't let me get killed. Okay, so the strength of our back row is dependent on the monster. Okay, we get a map. And yeah, like it's neat to have a monster setup that's a different setup than like, hey, we just have the arena. Like it's like, yeah, here's our travel friends. A message from God. Let's find the orbs. So yeah, this being a fan translation, we usually get Loto or Roto there from like a character limit perspective instead of Erdrick, but that's the same character. It's our Dragon Quest, our 3 hero. Interesting though to have like Keifer matching. Confet. Like Keifer in like, you know, our Elfgard world, if that's truly where we are. I wonder if that means the map is going to be recognizable from 1, 2, or 3. That'll be interesting. You get 1 ration from a win. What do we got here? Okay. Oh, It's not instant loss, it's just that you start spending health. Sure. We got a merchant caravan. Sense it. With the great power. Thanks. Thanks for the free refill. Giant slug. Obtained. Apple. You know, I guess with having a rations thing, it has the air of a mystery dungeon, right? Oh, please make that faster. Ooh, look at our monster types. Okay. Slime, beast, dragon, plant, devil, angel, and rock. What is this? We got a shrine. Little... Is that a... Oh yeah, that's a mage. That's a... I dream of becoming a witch. Alright. Well... Let's head to town and talk to the elder. Go for Keifer. Be interested to see if we get like sirloin or how the hearts are going to come in and how the monster piece is going to come in. You know what I mean? Slime in the ocean. Slime in the ocean. Yeah, gotta have caravan, gotta have hearts. We have the caravan. And, you know, the monster hearts are a main Dragon Quest VII mechanic, so... Oh, we don't have a map for our... Okay. We have individual... Yeah, we have individual maps for the buildings. Just not for the... Everybody in town knows Lewin. We're meeting named characters with other jobs. Maybe they're, like, recruitable? Oh, okay. Take a look at this. So apples are items we can hold that are extra rations, and they're 1-to-1. Big Apple is not 1-to-1. It's 11-to-10, but it holds more for placement. Inside, there was an adult beverage. Keifer's 10. Keifer cannot have an adult beverage. If you have apples or steaks. Oh, so steaks aren't going to be like taming bits. They're like rations. Okay. There was a king who... More adult beverage. Are herbs stacking in my inventory? No. Okay. We only have 24 slots, so... Let's go check out the rest of the world. My daughter, who is out in a mage outfit, who wants to give the orbs to this definitely trustworthy wizard to become a witch. The powers were within you the whole time, Melissa. Was there? I didn't tell you the orbs or what you would find was there, but... Alright. Let's go to Lewin's home before we go to the mansion. Yeah, you can't remove curse easily. Yeah? That's my rice bowl. Hey, alright, paying off already. Got ourselves a tiny medal. Luna. And Wayne. You gotta have buddies. Let's head to the mansion. My disciples carry the orbs of Loto. Ah, we can't leave in that one. Fine. Okay, so now we have to add a full how to fight in a caravan. Okay, so it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4 reset. 1, 2, 3, 4 reset. And if you choose to take action, nobody else will. Thanks, Wayne. Closer. Yeah, alright, another direct call out of Rubus. Yeah, so put the priest in front if harm means that the priest will take action 1. What's up? Speed. I wonder if we can get Ripple and Alyssa. That's my hope. Oh, we can go to 105 now. The level of our caravan is upgraded. I'm gonna buy a big apple. It's more efficient. Alright. But yeah, let's see if we can recruit Alyssa as well, and maybe we'll have choices on our party. Alright. Hey, Wayne. Okay. I'm really excited to see what the systems are for both our party and our monsters. It seems like we have both sides of it. Oh. A handy lunchbox. Okay. Well, we've got a cave to go through, and hopefully a friend to pick up. Map, tell us what's up. Wagon. Okay. Let's try this. One Drakey. Very tiny. It's funny, Drakey is effectively our slime because Slalin is on our team, so slimes are not evil. Oh, you've just got Mystery Dance? We'll put you in the back a little bit, because that's fine in certain circumstances, but not as our lead move. So, wagon. Time to recruit. No, I wanted to recruit. Oh, just books it. Okay. Yeah. So, like, this is turn 1, turn 2, turn 3, turn 4. Okay, so in dungeon, we spend much, slower. Okay. Drop defense. Hey, slalom level. Plus 6 HP, 2 MP. Are you still the wise slime? You are the wisest slime. Okay. Do we have a dungeon map? We do. So we know that, because exploration now has a cost. We've got to watch our food. And so having the map lets us know, like, okay, this is a dead end that leads to a goodie, maybe. Or maybe it's just a dead end. Who can say? Oh, you've got Blaze? Uh-oh. That's terrifying. Yeah, Mystery Dance is MP hit. I don't know what footwork is, if that's like speed or dodge chance, perhaps. Okay. I keep wanting to, like, hit a button for party chat. Giant worm. Good. Very basic right now. We're just in, hey, we got a tiny bit of rations. Every little bit helps. Hey. Bye-bye! Yo, I hope we get to, like, meet, like, rival caravans. You know, like Alyssa joins up with another caravan trying to find the Loto. All right. Chapter 2. That was Chapter 1. In Laurasia. Hold on. Like, I guess we'll see, but is this our Roboli, or where are we? I guess we'll see. Alright, we got camp. Let's figure out what, like, our, you know, obviously our goal is to get a bunch of the orbs, but, like, what are we actually doing? Oh no, they aim for you because you're friend of human. This just says bar on it. Alright, last dollar. Going through mountains will use up more than empty plains. Oh! Terrain matters. Okay. Alright. You saved 1 medals. Yeah, the last continent might have just been because it was all mountainous. Oh, okay, Randall. I will definitely help you find your family. We'll check the bar. We made a tent for Ripple. Yeah, all that armor and such. Maybe I can join. Can I? Maybe I can join. Maybe I can join. Yeah. And she's got the traditional mage outfit. And then we get Alyssa so that we can learn about party size. Forming. I know this is sudden, but I think you should try forming it now, Keifer. Okay. I've got the hefty magic powers. But now we don't have a map. Hello? Is that a tiny metal on the overworld? Alright, so yeah, you can see like the mountains are treacherous. Okay. Spiky boy. Alright, let's see what magic looks like. Six whole rations. Ah, no. It's fine. We're just gonna hit town before anything bad happens. Lofa. Alright, what does a tool shop have for us? You need more training. I can't stand on the counter. Okay, tool shop is a shop. We got a bank, okay. Normal. Alright, let's go to the inn. Stay for the night. The crumbling old castle northwest of here. Laurasia Castle. Shadow of a young woman in a crumbling castle. Okay. Fine. Whatever, it's easier to eat an herb anyway. That's cheaper. I wonder if this means, so, if combat is this way, we only have one active monster, and then we have, like, the rotating cast in the back that we're kind of, like, programming to 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3? That's interesting. Once there was a demon lord who tried to destroy the world. If we're talking about Orbs of Lodo and 3 warriors, then that means we're not, like, those would be, like, the descendants of Erdrick in 2. 3 asterisk. No! No, Randall, no! History. Everybody just sort of forgot about the Prince of Cannock. Everyone tells the tale with 3 different heroes, actually. Sometimes the Prince of Middenhall is omitted. That one's a little weirder, but, like, it works. Sometimes the Princess of Moonbrook doesn't show up. The most common tale is the Princess of Cannock, who just hasn't shown up in a lot of the tellings. Of course. I'm really happy that 1-2 remake are after this if we're leading in, like, this way. That's cute. Whoa! I'm looking for delicious foods. Vanasu. And then a friend eggplant shows up. What an odd... Alright, so we have our place to go. How rude. You're saying my cooking is beaten by apple? No. My cooking is incredible. Oh, here they are again. It's a great Kakalon to search for new food. I do not. Alright, well. I am so sorry. I am here just to browse. I'm out. Peace. Okay. If only I had a map. Heal! Healy! Yeah? Okay. So let's head north here. We want to stay in the grass. Then we're gonna head west. Yeah, you saw how fast that drained when we were out of the the plains. Okay. Oh, here we are. Uh-huh. This is cool. Slyo snack? Okay. I don't think Keifer can eat those, though. Like, weird to have our monster friend eat them. Who knows how long they'll be around. So yeah, after 2. It's cute. You seeking the power? Oh boy. Hey. Hey, are you seeking the power? I don't know about that. Sounds like you're seeking the power. It's true, we did establish no more snacks in the intro. Alright. Thanks. Alright. Cackle on. Okay, so like the illusions are supposed to be on the level of like the Earth Spirit and such. Perhaps even like fine, we need an orb. Will this auto take us back to camp? Okay. Okay, so we're gonna have like a number of mini quests to get an orb out of folks. Okay, and then we're gonna move camp. Well, let's bottom out. Nice. Alright, who knows about... You know? Ripple, you're not wrong. That's a good starting point, water. Okay. I don't really get it. A quick save, and while we're saving, I'll be right back. Okay. Let's see what sort of food we can come up with. Alright, so we're gonna move the camp, but it's gonna be expensive. So try to stay... Oh god. The camp is like coming with... Oh no! We got robbed! Oh god, we don't have the food. Hey, Slalom level 4, that's good. 6, 2, 3, 3, and 14 more wisdom. Oh my god. How am I gonna get there? I guess we're gonna eat those apples I've got. The Long Haul Squad. What was it? Let's see if maybe the map has things right. Head through here. Now let's eat apple. No! The bulls are like, no, this would be really rude. Like, we're not doing it. Like, that'd just be kind of tragic if we stole from this group. Like, we're gonna let them go. Okay. So this is a dead end. Hi, Healy. We've got healers down in one. Okay. Let's eat Big Apple next. We've got to hike it over these mountains. Healy has like an offset smile. It's cute. Mine on. Okay, that's Healy down. Oh, upper. And then we're resetting the turns. Thanks, Minon. Hey, Grandma. Thanks, Grandma. Yeah, the combat is a very different piece. I'm really interested once it, like, lets us start doing more selection with the monsters and party and such. Because, like, we have different, Okay, so moving base camp is really expensive. We want to stay on the plains. We'll try heading north. Oh, there they are! Slime is real! Slime. Slime. Slimes are worth 4 experience. Yeah. You know, oh! Okay, it's still 10 weight, it just has a higher capacity now. Platypunk! Mamonja. Hi, Platypunk. I find the way that they jump at you funny. Just like, what? Like, we're clearly trying to emulate the, like, sprite work and movement of, like, a SNES remake title, but, like, not quite in the same way. Okay. Oh, no. No! The Van Gogher's just like, I'm so sorry, I'm not coming after you if you're at under half. Oh my god. I'm the ancient cooking, hermit. I have to come learn your ancient secret techniques in order to create the perfect meal. With the power of the white knife. Alright. We know they're there now, though. That's important. Now we know where to go for gaining a friend. I think my healer is the next slot. Yeah. Good. Oh. They're wyverns still, so we get a Chimera Wing. That's our go back to base camp. Alright. Stay out of the... Okay. Flower beat. Okay, they're gonna hit reasonably hard, but we have our healer next. We got hit by sap, and I didn't correctly, I thought we were gonna be taking 5 and 5, not 7 and 7. How pathetic. Please don't let this happen again. What did I lose? I lost... Wait. I lost 6 gold, but I have full rations. I think that's actually a positive on money. Sweet. Yeah, we're good. That's a positive on money, I think. So, the big thing there is that that has to be... That makes sense. Because otherwise you could get stuck in a death spiral, right? Like, say I only have $5 and I don't get full food for dying, all of a sudden I can't move anywhere and now I'm stuck. So, this is a mechanism by which the game says, like, hey, yeah, you took a death, that's fine. Here, because, like, when you run out of food, monster HP starts draining. So yeah, that makes sense. And that's good to have as, like, a... You know that you can just go maximum distance. Alright, we're moving base camp through the mountains. I'm gonna move base camp up here? And then we're gonna get robbed. That's so many enemies, oh my god. I don't think having the map person around is very useful in battle. Especially because the map that they pull out is the visible map of tiles we are able to see. Which, like, helps for corners, but not a lot else. It's helpful in dungeons more than it is on the overworld. And I guess the idea of, like, it's helpful to be like, ah, yes, now I know what the terrain is to take. Terrain mattering, I think, is also a pretty interesting bit. Because I've always felt like terrain mattered. Like, you know, encounter rate higher in a forest. But, like, this has, like, very distinct mechanics for it. You can see it. Yeah. I don't know how we're leveling up the buddies on the bench. I guess we'll see how that works. Also, every level's been exactly the same for Slellen. 6-2-3-3-1-14. No randomness on that level. We're gonna set the camp here. Maybe we have to find the two siblings in order to have the full power of the map. Okay. Alright. Let's leave base camp here. Frame issues. I have no more actions I can take for that. I'm so sorry. What a terrible curse to... Is this Middenhall? Just as I'm about to enter here, I realized that the placement of this castle and the way we went up to it. This could definitely be Middenhall. If that's true, then Cannock would be... There'd be a town west and Cannock would be north from that town. So, oh boy. An oasis in the desert! Proceed. Fine. Oh, crossing the desert sucks, though. We're gonna die for crossing the desert. Alright, well, let's try going north to the spring, then? Because that would be where we go for the spring. Wow, 6 range. Yeah. What happens if we're out? Like, what actually happens? Looks like we're draining health slowly. But I can heal with, like, in combat. To, like, get further with the, with this. Puppet Mans. Alright, well, I want this. So then we should heal here with the power of the heavens, and now we have 39 again. Yeah, faith can be food. Herb can also be food. So this would be where the spring is. This is really cool that it's like a, like obviously, you know, using Keifer calls back to like our adventure and such for, you know, and like everybody mentioned like, oh yeah, this will be like Keifer with the roamers. It's like, no, secretly this is like hundreds of years after Dragon Quest II? I guess not so secretly, like we're obviously the it gets harder to pin down these sorts of referential bits because of the different eras of translation, and this has another layer because it's a fan translation on top of that. So like we aren't calling it Cannock or Middenhall. We might not even be calling the places that because time has passed, but I don't even know if that's like a time has passed or we just don't know what we don't know sort of thing. Terrible. Suddenly a mysterious fog. Oh no! No! Show me the map. Seems like they are using the Japanese names flat, like because Middenhall is Laurasia. Okay, that would make sense. Like, we aren't following. There's different layers of translations that happen with this, and we've talked about the different eras. We are like, this game was released in the Game Boy Color era, but it didn't even have a localization there. Thanks. I'm really thankful for. I might eat an herb to kind of try to go a little further here. Oh god, that's going horribly. Well, that's fine. Let's go buy an antidote or two with our $20 and our free refill. I'm definitely getting like a mystery dungeon or even like a sort of like more exploration based than you might expect. Like with the like rations limiting our reach. And like we have to be like very specific with our movements and choices of locations. Yeah, the rations make me think of bread in a mystery dungeon as well. I'm fine with it refilling just to 100. Again, it's enough like that we have a reason to want, like, not want to be doing it late, you know? In the long term, that's not something that's gonna work. You have to have, like, resources. Wonder how that'll work as the game goes on. Will the cost of food go up as, like, we're getting, like, more and more gold? Or, like, will the fact that enemies drop 150 gold every fight make it irrelevant in 3 hours? Okay, so that's the way back up to the... I think I want to move the axe friend up to the front again now. I also really want to get, like, put our mage back in the party, but, like, we don't have the weight for that if I want to keep the mapper. I want to keep the mapper because it feels like the map, we have, like, friends of the mapper we were running into. Oh, no. Yeah, if, like, if it ends up being, like, food only matters for a while and then it becomes like the wagon itself matters a lot more, that could be a direction. Digimon World 2. Alright, so let's head to the north side of this. 2 slime. Oh, slime is saving up power. Slalon's getting powerful. Able to one hit. Nope, another tiny metal. There's another shrine. Is this the... Lava's cave. Yeah. Huh, this is the cave that I was thinking. This is the shrine you go to. Which is great. My knowledge of 2 led me to a place, right? Like... That means we have to cross the desert to the west of Middenhall. Because to the west of Middenhall is the small traveling town. That'll be south of Cannock, and that's probably where we have to go. Does that mean we're gonna get to go to, like, Elfgard and, like... Oh, I'm really... This is a super exciting idea now. Alright, any goodies over here? No. This cave is on fire. Terrifying. Dreadon! Bonk. I don't feel like we're powerful enough to be doing what we're doing here. We have a lot of fun friends. I'm excited to be able to, like, add them to the party at some point. Oh boy, Dreadon is kind of running the table here on us. We're gonna be fine because Priest is the next move. Yep. Perfect. We're at full health, and we defeated Dreadon. And we get a level. Is it gonna be the same level? 6233114. The only level Slalon gets. Every single level. Let's go grab the treasure down here. Alright. More Wyvern wings, Chimera wings are going to be useful in the long run. Okay, Dreadon is back. I don't know, it's just sort of fun. I knew that this game was obviously with Keifer. It's like, yeah, we're from Estar and it's Keifer's past and we're doing stuff like that. The connection to, you know, the original series was not one that I was expecting. $100. Oh, a fortune, huh? What do we spend money on? Apples? We spend money on apples, I think. I want a bigger map. Okay, able to beat Dreadon now. Getting the rations in here too. Alright, I'm gonna try going a little deeper. It's like, we have Dreadon down fine. Like, we have the heal in the middle of our turns and such. Yeah. Hello. Oh, water as an ingredient, but only the purest water, right? It's great for cooking. There's a port over the bridge with bulbur meat. Okay. This is cute. We use this as another touch point here. Alright, so we need to head back to the Caravan, and then we gotta head west. And we're told that the port city is where we might find bullbird meat. Literally, Dread-ons give 7 rations on knockout, which is enough to kind of keep me going in the dungeon, so... Ah, spooky. Yeah, you got Blaze. Okay, that's pretty good. I want to recruit more party members for the back row, too. Okay, no rations from the spooky. Thanks, Mab. Alright. 1 step. That was step 0. We have a lot better stats this time. We're taking 2 damage instead of 9, and we're hitting a lot harder, so I think we're fine. There's the sap. As a slime, we've got the resist, though. That's nice. Yeah, this is a lot easier now. Possible, even. Flowers beat. 10 rations. Ooh, another caravan level. 120 is now the max. I wonder if... Okay, so I'm gonna do some wandering, and then, like, we'll use the, No, weight's still 10 on this caravan. We're gonna do some wandering, and we're gonna see if I can't head to Cannock in the west from here. Because the initial starting location in Dragon Quest II is Middenhall, the small village in the bottom left, bottom right and bottom left, and then Cannock in the spring in the top left and top right. So if we go straight west from here, we'd hit Cannock. Doesn't look like we can go straight west from here, though. Yeah. Nah. Terrifying. Maybe not as terrifying as it needs to be, but... 3 monsters with just their slime. Alright, hold on. So, west... And then, do we get to Cannock past here? Yo! They're apple. Alright, we got a good event? Sweet. Alright. Yeah, just 1 apple. I really want 1 more weight on the caravan. The weight limiter also is interesting because, like, say we go ahead and do like a monster mix later with the whatever system this game has for it, you know, making eggs and going up trees. If like making Zorro or whatever is like a 10 weight monster, then you don't have any backup, right? Hello. Aren't I in the right location? Now if I go south, we should hit the town. Maybe this is a shrine that is like in the place of where Cannock is, if there's a town south of here. Well. Ooh! Yeah! And. Excellent. Okay. How about this? Bump it up, it up. Because the warrior was 4 weight. Oh, okay. She's a fool if she doesn't read. No. Oh my god. Well, we have 200 bucks, and we're trying to make a great meal out of, you know, out of all the greatest ingredients. So, I think we need to purchase ourselves a black pepper. Okay, so to the west of here, that mountain range will go up and down, and then like there will be a bridge past there that goes south to the area where Moonbrook is. Or like a shrine that goes that way. Like you have an underground path, I think. Unleash the critical. We had 200 bucks exactly. Alright, let's head to town. Liza. Leave me alone. The Northeast Port. Okay. So we don't have any bullbird meat because something's been stopped in the Northeast Port. Okay. This is the only the only true merchant in this world, because Torneco is not around. Though Torneco does know the value of a dollar. Kachua? Okay. Kachua. Look, if we don't have money trumbles, that's great, because then we'll have... Alright, what's the cost on a merchant? Penny pinch and find treasure. Ooh. Interesting. The red cactus. Okay. We gotta find the red cactus for this. I need the cactuar. The correct cactuar. Take a free apple. Aha! Okay, hold on. So, us trying to find Randall's brother, like Randall's siblings, right? We have Randall and Randall's two siblings. That's our Middenhall, that's our Cannock, that's our Moonbrook. They're siblings, but like, you run into Cannock in the same way in 2, where like you're trying to find Cannock, but you keep missing each other, because you go to the town, and you go to the castle, you go to the town, you go back to the shrine. Randall and Vandal! Eh. Okay, and sweet. Getting Vandal in the party means the map goes better. I'm excited for that. I've been asking for it, and the game provided immediately. That's great. Oh my god. Runt Squad. Okay, and Laston's gonna have... Hey, here's a warrior from 3. Long time ago, purified... Yeah, that's Middenhall. This is exciting. I like this Redux. It helps because like we're not into like monster mechanics yet, but it gives me something to keep on, you know. Oh. Uh-huh. Gavin? We found the monster researcher. Not unlike humans, monsters also possess hearts. Hold on. This is a researcher on hearts? Oh boy. My name is Ansem. If 2 hearts come into contact, a monster is reborn with a new shape. But this is all theory. I haven't discovered the actual process. I thought of a way to extract the heart from a monster and made this. I call it the Heart Getter. Thanks, Xanart. Like... Oh, boy. So now we've got heart inventory. Ooh. Okay. All about monsters. Any creature other than a human is considered a monster. But what fascinating creatures they are. The god monsters of the caravans are especially lively. But how many could there be total? I have no idea. Kingdom Hearts! Any creature cat is a monster. I think we basically have that true. Zaro taught cats and dogs and horses to speak. And they, went to church with the monsters. Alright. I see that we're still having funky framey bits, and, like... I think I'm gonna call this one early. 2 hours instead of 3. Just because it's awkward that, like, there's nothing I can do to fix this up. That'll be fine. Next time, we'll be able to take a look at the manual. We'll pull that up for the next time. And the time after that, again, pulling up all the outside resources I can for this. But I'm excited. I'm excited to see what the hearts come into, and hopefully that'll start up in our next one. So, yeah. But yeah, hope you're all having a fun time with this, and if you want to catch more, Dragon Quest Wednesday is going to be on this for a while. We'll see what we end up doing. The twist that this is Dragon Quest 2 sequel is really cool. So, anywho, that's going to be it for tonight. Thank y'all for joining. If you want to catch more, follow, subscribe, cool skulls, slimes, mimics, mole drifters, etc. So, yeah. Good night, y'all.